Hi everybody, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are staying happy and staying healthy. You guys, today I got my hands on my first Morphe Foundation. I own a lot of their eyeshadow products, a lot of face products, a lot of their brushes. They were some of my first brushes I kind of started, getting into. But today I'm trying their foundation, the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation right here. And I got it in the shade Medium 14. Now this foundation has some pretty nice claims right here. It says this long-wearing, oil-free, natural finish foundation hydrates skin, blurs imperfections for the ultimate soft focus look. It claims to have hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and glycerin. So a lot of good hydrating ingredients. So we're gonna see how it was gonna wear. I've had it on for like an hour now, from when I started applying the foundation to when I finished my eye. And I will say it's definitely more on the glowy side. I would say it's borderline a little greasy feeling. And I go into my whole, spiel about, what I think of the foundation first impression, but it's got a lot to live up to. We're going to see how it wears throughout the day. I will agree that it's definitely more of like a medium coverage. I don't think that I would say it goes into full coverage territory. I would definitely say maybe like a good solid medium to like a high medium, in my personal opinion. It retails for $20 US, and the shade range is actually pretty decent. I think that last time I checked on the Ulta site, it had 40 shades, which is like pretty good for just any foundation in general. So most likely you probably will be able to find a pretty exact match. So I'm going to wear this foundation until around 7 o'clock. I first applied it at 11:30-ish, I believe. I'm going to put the exact time somewhere around here. So I'm going to wear the foundation for a good 8 hours. I'm going to say my last check-in will be around 7 o'clock. So I'll see you guys for my first check-in in a few hours, and let's go ahead and get to the application. Okay, so like I said, I got my foundation in the shade Medium 14 right here. So let's just go ahead and open it up. Okay, so some of my first thoughts right off the bat. I wouldn't say that it builds up to a full coverage. I put one layer on and I felt like it was offering kind of like a low medium coverage, so I added another one, and I feel like at most it's like a high medium coverage at best. Full coverage, when I think of full coverage, I think of like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Would not classify this as a full coverage, but it's offering really nice coverage. It's looking a little glowy, which is nice. It's kind of emphasizing a couple of my rough spots that I'm not too crazy about right now. We're gonna see how it dries down. I have a feeling it's probably gonna dry down just a little bit more. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'm not gonna powder or anything. The only place I'm gonna powder are my eyebrows and under my eyes. And that's it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I just finished putting on the rest of my makeup, and some of my first impressions are that this is going to be one of those like wet feeling foundations, like the ones that don't totally set all the way. Right here on my chin where I didn't put any extra products, so no powder or anything, I can feel like it didn't totally set, which feels like a little bit icky. I prefer my foundations to kind of have like a little bit more of a dry down, I guess you would call it. Everywhere else I feel like it blended nicely. Places where I put product like blush, bronzer, highlight, I feel like it looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and ask some people because sometimes I can be wrong. But yeah, I definitely do feel like the areas where I didn't put any product, so that's like right around right here, I feel like that's going to be the first area to just like disappear and start rubbing off or just caking up or something. This is definitely going to be a foundation that I'm going to have to set in the future, and I really don't feel the need to set most of my foundations. Like the last one that I reviewed, which was kind of like a more glowy foundation, I don't have to set it. I feel like even though it's a little bit more on the dewy side, I think that it sets really nicely. This one, yeah, I can tell I'm gonna have to put like some sort of powder like right around here, which I'm not crazy about. But I'm just gonna go ahead and wear it for the rest of the day. I'm gonna probably do a check-in in a couple of hours. My last check-in will probably be around, if it's 12:30 right now, my last check-in will be around like 7:30ish. But yeah, so I've had this foundation on already for about an hour. I put it on at 11:30. It's 12:30 right now, like I said. And yeah, I just feel like it hasn't totally set. So we're just going to go ahead and go with it. We're going to see how it continues to wear. And I will see you guys in a few hours. Okay guys, so it's 4:55 right now. So I've been wearing the foundation for a few hours. And let me just say, it's definitely rubbing off in the places where I didn't put any like product or, you know, anything like that. So no blush, no highlight, any of those areas like around here. It is rubbing off really, really easily. Like, I don't know if you can tell, like right there. So that's, you know, that's not great. But I asked one of my sisters earlier, and she said that it's probably one of the best foundations that I've worn in quite a while. I mean, this was earlier in the day, but yeah, so there's that. So I'm going to be wearing the foundation for another couple of hours. So I'll see you guys back here around 7 o'clock. So see you guys then. All right, guys, so it's almost 6:45 right now. So I've been wearing it since about 11:30. Mending this a little bit early just because I'm going to go out dinner. But basically, I already made up my mind, and I made up my mind probably like a good couple of hours in, that this foundation, it's nice. I like it. I got compliments on it, and so obviously that adds, you know, a little something to it. But it definitely needs to be set. And I don't think that it needs to be set everywhere. I think that just basically if you're putting like bronzer and blush and, you know, that type of stuff on, that area is going to be good because it's kind of like, especially if it's a powder product, I should specify that. If it's like a powder blush or bronzer and stuff, it's going to kind of set it. And so you're going to be good. But like right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's completely like rubbed off. So I think that if I were to set this right here, this area right around here, I think I would be good. And just setting it like super lightly, I'm even thinking of using my glowy version of the Laura Mercier powder. So it'll kind of add back a little bit of like that luminosity. But overall, I kind of like it. It's still, I don't think I'm going to give it like my 4.5 like I did with the last foundation. But I definitely think that it's a good foundation. I would give it a solid 4 stars out of 5. I think that it performed as I would expect for a dewy foundation. The shade range is really, really good. Overall, it's a really good foundation. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep trying it with different stuff to see if maybe it'll add a little bit more to the longevity of it. I'm gonna try maybe with a primer. Like I said, I'm gonna try setting it next time and see how that goes. But yeah, guys, if you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.